Oh, I don't fucking think so.
Welcome to Straight Up Reviews, where there's no bullshit beyond the sign. There's not one person that doesn't know The Wizard of Oz.
The movie was groundbreaking and ahead of its time. With its mix of musical, fantasy, and sometimes sci-fi, the movie had it all. So much that warranted a sequel 46 years after. This is Return to Oz.
Now, what whimsical adventure is Dorothy going to be in next? Why is this not rated R?
While the 1939 original had its scary moments, it often had a lighthearted theme for the bulk of it. So many fans of the first movie gone from shock to piss their pants scare when they saw that this movie was a breeding ground for nightmare fuel-inducing terror.
Ironically, all it did was take more elements from the original Bond books, while at the same time taking elements from the first movie and making them scary. Is it a good movie or a bad movie? Let's find out.
The movie takes place 6 months after the first one. Dorothy is suffering from insomnia when she can't stop thinking about Oz.
I'd not sleep if I watched this show at her age too. Now, one of the biggest shocks of the movie is that they actually did use a kid to play her this time instead of Dawson casting like they did with Judy Garland. This particular Dorothy is played by Fairuza Balk, whom you may recognize as... Jesus, no wonder Nancy went crazy. I'd go crazy too if friggin' I went through what she went through in Return to Oz.
Anywho, she and one of the farm's chickens, Billina, discover a key that may be proof that her trip to Oz was real. But Em and Henry, having enough of it, thinking she's mentally ill, has her sent to an institution that specializes in shock therapy.
Now, I'm going to stop here because I know there's been differing arguments about the pros and cons of shock therapy in terms of mental health. However, bear in mind, both movies take place in the late 19th century. They didn't work the bugs out of their first try yet, and they are already testing it on children. And people wonder why this movie is scary. They haven't even been to Oz yet, and I'm already needing a new pair of pants.
Said hospital was run by Dr. Woolley and Nurse Wilson, who planned to get started on Dorothy right away. However, a freak lightning accident foils their plans, and Dorothy escapes with the help of a mysterious patient. As they make their run, they both fall into the river and get separated. Dorothy finds herself in Oz once again, but this time Billina is with her and can talk since the animals can talk in Oz.
Much like the cat and Coraline.
They make their way to the Emerald City to find that the Yellow Brick Road has been destroyed, and the city itself is completely demolished. The inhabitants, including Tin Man and the Cowardly Lion, have all been turned into stone, while Scarecrow, who's reigned as King of Oz after the wizard left, is still missing in action. To make matters worse, monsters called the Wheelers overrun the place, chasing Dorothy and Billina into a storage closet. To their surprise, they discover Tick-Tock, a wind-up robot that is the sole representation of Emerald City's army.
He's basically a replacement Tin Man, but he does have some great moments.
He battles the Wheelers and interrogates one for information. It is revealed that the Gnome King is responsible for the destruction of the city and that only Princess Mombi knows where he is. So naturally, she goes there.
And it goes all downhill after that.
She finds that Mombi's a witch that has enchanted herself so she can switch heads like a regular person wears clothes. But only one head is hers. The others are people that she stole them from. And naturally, she wants Dorothy's head too.
What the fuck?
She locks Dorothy into a room where she meets Jack Pumpkinhead, a scarecrow-like being that was made to scare away Mombi, but Mombi got the drop on him and used him as an experiment with the magic powder of life. Dorothy steals said powder, and with the help of Jack and Tick-Tock, put together a flying machine which is headed by an enchanted moose head called the Gump.
Who surprisingly takes the fact that he's a severed head surprisingly well.
They fly to the Gnome King's palace, where it is revealed that he got the ruby slippers when Dorothy left the first time, and use their power to destroy the Emerald City and kidnap the Scarecrow. He offers her a chance to save him along with her friends by challenging her to a guessing game. But when he finds that they are close to winning, he tries to kill them all, prompting Billina to drop an egg on him, killing him. Dorothy uses the slippers to escape, restore Oz back to normal, and they wanted her to be Queen of Oz after that. However, she declines, wanting to go home again. The patient in the mental institution arrives and reveals herself to be Ozma, the princess and true ruler of Oz. Dorothy returns home to find the institution destroyed and Wooly died, while Wilson is hauled to jail for neglect of their patients and abuse.
This movie was really dark, but a big improvement after the first movie. Dorothy isn't just some naive newcomer this time around, and is more careful and cautious even with the new threats arriving. The effects, much like the first movie, are way ahead of their time, and the overall story both complements and improves on the very thing that makes the first one great, while also adding new things to throw us off. Think of it as the yin to the 1939 version's yang. As usual, debate, argue, and let me know what I missed. Stay tuned for more.